Hey, I'm Gina Jordan, and I'm here with my very favorite Bravo housewife of New York, Countess LuAnn de Lesseps. And coming up on this very special edition of In the Mix at East Hampton Studios on WVVH-TV.
There's always a lot of drama.
We're going to go down memory lane with the Countess, get a sneak peek on Bravo's Real Housewives of New York Season 5.
There's nothing that would make me happier than having a baby together.
Best hot spots and events this summer season, and meet Irish folk singer, who doesn't even drink, John Griven. Plus, In the Mix on the Go hits a Hollywood event where bullying was the celebrity buzz on the red carpet. Here we go. You are in the moment. You are in the mix.
You are in the mix.
In the mix.
Welcome to this very special edition of In the Mix at East Hampton Studios on WVVH-TV. And how cool was that theme song?
That was amazing. You just want to dance. It makes you want to dance.
It makes you want to dance. Well, special thanks to my friends over at Sweet Sinai. We love those boys. First of all, East Hampton Studios, you and I met about almost, I want to say almost a decade ago.
Almost.
Okay, almost. And
decade sounds like too long.
You and I met 3 years ago.
Right.
When you were 25.
Right.
And the fact that you're doing the very first episode at East Hampton Studios is full circle for us.
Right.
Because we met here. I interviewed you at the after party for the Hamptons International Film Festival for News 12.
Right, and I was doing then for VVH the Countess Report, so I was covering kind of local things here in the Hamptons much before I started the Housewives. So a lot of people don't know that about me, that I was working in television here before, and then that I was working in television actually in Italy. So when I came to East Hampton Studios and I met the Chemises, and they discovered that I worked for Italian television, they were like, really? You know, and them being Italian, I said to them, you know, I'd love to do some local events, and you know, they gave me a camera, and that's how the Countess Report started.
In the Mix started on the red carpet, and now we're taking it to the studio.
Congratulations, I love the studio.
Thank you, isn't it? It's cool. Are you sort of wondering where you are right now? We were trying to create a Moroccan-esque Middle Eastern feel. Have we succeeded, LuAnn?
Absolutely. I love the lanterns. You know, I love all the colors and the carpets, and it really does have that Moroccan feel. I love it.
We could sort of get a drink going.
All you need is a hookah now.
We're going to have that for the next show. We couldn't make it happen for this show, but hookah on the set now.
You know? So. This looks great, but what inspired you to do the whole Moroccan theme?
We took this fun retreat to the Middle East, and there was this incredible moment where we were all drumming. You want to savor the moment. So how do you savor the moment? Well, you make a set out of it, of course, you know.
Right, and you did a great job.
I actually want to show you this incredible clip of us kind of doing this fun thing in the Middle East, so check this out.
Okay, great.
Don't I look like a bear? Like a cozy, a fuzzy bear in that?
You kind of do.
It's like a gangster bear. I don't know what's going on there, but
I want a drum. I would love to have a drum.
I think we can make that happen. Drums, please. That's what
look at that.
That's what happens at In the Mix. We just make things appear out of nowhere. What was kind of cool about that experience was you just get out some anxiety and aggression. They would say to you, okay, so do some sort of a cool beat, you know, like, and then we had to do the same beat that the head drummer was doing. So
right.
You want to do a little drumming with me?
Let me try, sure.
Okay, all right, ready? So I'll do a little beat and then you do a little beat.
I think, too.
It can be, right? Like cleaning or just have a drink.
It's out that, you know, housewife stress.
We're going to talk about that housewife stress. Okay. All right, ready? So here's the first beat.
I think I can do that.
Okay. And then you're supposed to like mix all the beats together.
Okay. No.
That was good. Okay, but isn't it fun though? You could just sit here like we could just drum the entire show, but.
I love it. I love percussion. I'll come and do percussion anytime.
It's always 5-star with the Countess. I love it.
Well, you know, I've got a 5-star set here going.
Isn't
so,
it?
You know,
not bad.
You know, I like it. I like it. It's fun.
Do you want to be the head drummer now? See, there was the main drummer.
You know what, Gina?
I can't even stop her from drumming.
I think I got it going here.
So you be the main drummer, and I'll do one of your beats. Ready?
It's pretty simple.
It's fun though, right?
I like it.
It is fun. I mean, I could just walk around all day with a drum and just like everybody copy my beat kind of thing. But it actually brought some good inspiration into my life, and hence we've got the Moroccan theme and some drums, and now I'm drumming with you.
Yeah, it's
pretty incredible.
It's fun. It's the first time I've drummed on the set. It's my first percussion experience.
I love
on
that
the
we've
set.
got a first with LuAnn. This is good stuff. So another fun thing that we do is we want to make it really informal, where everybody that you see here, okay, that's staring at us right now,
right?
On
you have quite
set,
a crew.
We've got a good-looking crew here, but everybody that we have here is actually hooked up to a GoPro camera, so we have their point of view and they're part of the set. So, for instance, Ryan is going to come and get these drums from us.
Okay. Hi, Ryan. So you even have a percussion person. That's impressive.
We have a percussion boy.
Just a percussion boy.
Only in the Hamptons. Percussion boy. Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Throughout the rest of the interview, if you need anything, just call percussion boy Ryan, and he'll be right over.
Okay, Ryan. I love it. Not a pool boy, a percussion boy.
Exactly. We took In the Mix from the red carpet to the studio. We didn't get rid of the red carpet completely. Every one of these people that's on the red carpet have been featured on In the Mix. We've got Joan Rivers, Kelly Ripa, who we love.
Right, Joy Behar back there.
Joy Behar, you know how Ricky Gervais is. But you know what else is really cool? They can talk to us too.
I wouldn't change anything.
You like that?
Yeah, that's funny.
What's a sister got to do around here?
I love that.
All right, guys, has this been fun so far? Not bad, right? How we doing?
This is great. I think the set is really fun. I always feel comfortable with you.
Oh, you're
You
so
really do.
sweet.
You always make me feel really at home.
I wasn't joking when I said my favorite housewife.
And and the Moroccan theme is just, I'm loving it.
It's enjoyable.
It's fun.
There's going to be a lot more coming up, so don't go anywhere, because we're going to be actually talking about your book.
Oh.
We're going to be doing some very fun drinking tips.
All right.
Drinking tips with the Countess. And then we're also
How to
going
be tipsy with style.
I like that. See, she's always thinking, always thinking. And then, of course, we have to talk about season 5.
Oh,
So-
absolutely.
Okay, so
we're
don't
gonna
go
be
anywhere,
here for a
guys.
while. Okay.
All right, so we're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere.
The hottest theme song on TV. In the Mix with Chris Rock.
I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm here with the gorgeous Gina.
I'm Larry King, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kelly Ripa, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Matt Lauer, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kathy Lee.
And I'm Hoda.
And you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Bethany Frankel, and you're watching In the Mix.
The popular red carpet entertainment series In the Mix, hosted by me, Gina Jordan, is expanding to a weekly 30-minute series.
I can't even stop her from drumming.
Catch a new In the Mix episode 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. every Saturday on VVH TV. Channel 14 on Fios, Channel 78 on Cablevision, and 1111 on Time Warner. Every Sunday, log on to InTheMixShow.com to watch In the Mix online. You are in the moment.
Let me ask you this. What do you think of In the Mix?
You are in the mix.
In the mix.
Hey, welcome back to In the Mix. I'm Gina Jordan, and I'm here with my very special first guest of the season, the Countess de Lesseps.
What an honor.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you here at East Hampton Studios on WVVH TV.
I love it. I love it. And I love that intro. You just, make
You
me
deserve
feel
that
so
intro
good.
and more.
You're good for my woman power. Feeling
power.
great. Girl power.
You should be feeling great because you look absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You've got a hot French boyfriend who you've been with now for 3 years. and you're starring in the upcoming season 5 of Bravo's Real Housewives of New York. So it's a little bittersweet because you had to say goodbye to a few of your friends.
Yes.
Jill Zarin, Kelly,
Alex,
and Cindy.
Simon. Let's not forget Simon.
Let's not forget Simon.
The other housewife.
You can't forget Simon. We say goodbye to Jill Zarin, which I know, first of all, Jill was one of the people that started the whole Housewives of New York in a way, and she invited you to come on board, and Bethany to come on board.
Oh yeah, Jill was really the den mother, and so it's was really sad to see her go, and I miss her a lot. Absolutely, I miss her a lot. So
do you think people
she was actually just at my house. She came out to visit me, with Bobby and Ginger.
Bobby. Oh my God, Ginger is a biter.
Ginger is a nipper. You don't want to go near Jill because Ginger just is right after you. I mean, she's.
I've interviewed Jill many times, and she's had Ginger in her lap, and Ginger literally you can't.
You can't go near her. Yeah. So she kind of leaves her in the bedroom when she's not.
So a little bittersweet because Jill won't be there, and Bethany and Alex, and like we said, Simon as well. Because the dynamic was so different for season 5, was it a different feel for you doing the show, shooting this season?
Yeah, it's always different when you have new people around because it takes time to warm up to them and get, kind of for them to get their feet wet and for me to warm up to who they are. So, but It goes rather quickly, and I do like the new Housewives. You know, there's always something.
Ooh, I'm hearing a little hesitation in that. I
There's
do
always
like
something.
the Real Housewives. Who were the survivors? We know who didn't make it onto season 5, but
Right.
who were the official survivors?
Well, it's myself and Ramona and Sonia, and we have 3 new girls: Heather, Carol, and Aviva. And
So
Aviva,
she doesn't like Aviva because she said her last name.
No, Aviva I know. Aviva I actually know. She's one of the women that I did know before she came on the show. So Aviva is, you know, a great woman, is a mother of 4 children, and just, you know, gorgeous. And, you know, then we have Carol, who is a writer, and Carol Radziwill, and who's an amazing writer, and Heather Thompson, who's a designer. She actually has a company called Yummy Tummy, so she does shapewear for women. So,
oh, cool.
And you know, so they're all kind of, you know, ladies who are strong in their own characters in their own right, and successful, and so it makes for a great new dynamic.
Are they all married or have been married?
Carol is actually a widow. And Heather is married and Aviva is married, so.
Cool.
So we actually have housewives that are
Right.
married with
this
children.
Year, at some point, they were married and had kids.
Yes, exactly. And they have like smaller kids, which is really nice.
Because I always wondered how Bethany was on because she was never technically married.
Well, she was, you know, she wanted to be a housewife.
The 3 housewives who were new, are they all blonde?
No, they're, one is blonde, one is kind of dirty blonde, and one has brown hair, so.
Okay, so
now they're not. There's Ramon and Sonia for blondes. we already got the Bobbsey twin blondes.
Well, because it was the blondes versus the brunettes, so that's why I'm asking you.
That's so last season, honey. That's so last season.
It's so last season. You guys have to get up in
Darling.
the season. Darling, that's so last season.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you traveled to... You traveled to Morocco, right?
Yes.
In
season 4.
Season 4.
Yes.
So can you tell us any of the locations that you traveled in season 5, or give us a little, at least one little tidbit of a location?
One is European, and very sophisticated, so that'll be fun. And then island. We go island mad.
Did you,
literally?
Did I hear this right? That you went to London? Was that? No.
Really, you heard that?
Oh, I heard
you must
that.
have seen that in the trailer. I just never know from season to season what's going to happen. You know, there's always drama, and you know, it always starts off a little bit with Ramona and I, especially this season, and you're going to see, you know, a lot of changes in relationships. Especially this season, and
this
you know,
is good. That means she's getting in a fight with someone.
Yeah, of course. The good news is, well, I try not to. I'm the one who tries to stay out of the
no wire hangers.
But yeah, no wire hangers. Yeah. So I feel really fortunate because you know my story with Jacques is still going really strong, and good.
Yes, and I
so
know
we'll
you're alluding to something here.
Well, you know,
no, I saw something on page 6 that you and Jacques wanted to have, or adopting, or interested in having a child.
Well, you know, we have been talking about it because you know Jacques is a young man, and my time is ticking, so it's now or never, honey. But we'll see. We're talking about it.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Well, you have now the book, which you had created in season 4, is still going very strong. I love this book.
Thank you.
Class with the Countess.
You know,
Author.
It sounds rather stiff, but there's really some great tips in there, and it's really about my journey growing up in Connecticut. You know, learning the rules of etiquette, learning how, you know, it's not about where you're from, it's about what you learn, and respect for people, and how to be comfortable with yourself.
How to live
with you know,
elegance
and flair. I mean, it's really about autobiographical about my journey and having to learn all of those things, marrying into the French aristocracy, and so it's full of great tips and something I'm very proud of.
It is full of great tips. I want to talk about some of the tips, but sometimes people ask me, why does she call herself the Countess?
Well,
give us the real, just, you know, the quick byline. How do you become a Countess?
I married a French aristocrat whose family built the Suez Canal. I mean, basically, we're responsible for the Suez and the Panama Canal, and gave the Statue of Liberty for the French to New York. So I mean, it's not just I pulled the Countess title out of my hat. It's you know, it's a real family name that I'm very proud to carry. And now that I'm divorced, I have a courtesy title. You know, I'm very proud of it. It's part of who I am. It's not who I am, it's just a part of who I am. And, you know, my children and the de Lesseps family name is very important. So I think you have to learn about elegance and class. It's not something you're really born with. I think it's something that you have to learn, and you have to have great mentors. And so the book is really about my journey.
And the book has some fun tips
about
how to be classy.
Tips.
Well, I figured maybe you could give us a few tips on consuming alcohol. Would that be possible?
Sure.
Okay, great. Come on in.
Especially in the Hamptons,
right?
When it's party time, and there's a lot of great parties and cocktail parties, and oh, thank you. Also, he serves from the drum too. I love that.
Isn't that
what
isn't
a
that
touch of class?
He's really good. He's very classy. My first question is, if somebody walks up and offers a drink and it's a gin versus a vodka, what is the proper etiquette if I'm not going to consume the drink? And I'd prefer
are
vodka.
you saying he's walking up to you for the first time and hands you a martini just randomly?
Yeah, or maybe he says, can I get you a drink? I say a martini, and he comes back with a gin versus a vodka. What's the proper etiquette?
Well, I think if you really like the guy, it's probably better to skip the martini and just, if it's gin, just, you know, sip it a little bit, you know, and if not, just, I think it's okay to say, I prefer vodka.
You do. So you think it would be okay to sip, to smell it, realize it's gin, and then just say,
well, for me, gin smells like insect repellent. I mean, I'm somebody that can't drink gin whatsoever.
Feel exactly the same.
So I think it'd be hard for me to keep a straight face. But I think if you really want to be polite and want to impress the gentleman and not, you know, like I said, drink too much on the first confrontation, it's probably better just to sip a little.
When it comes to toasting with a martini, what is the proper way to toast with a martini glass, Countess?
Well, just the way you would toast with any glass. You just don't want to hit it too hard because it's already hard enough carrying around a martini glass. So I would say the gentler the better.
So the proper way to toast with a martini glass, thanks to the Countess. Here we go.
Chin chin.
Oh, chin chin. I like
and you
that.
have to drink, and you have to look each other in the eye.
Okay, so you have to have the eye contact. Okay.
Oh, that's good gin.
That's delicious.
Now, you knew I liked vodka. How could you?
Okay, so the third tip, this happens a lot in the Hamptons. When you're at any event and you've been talking to someone and you can tell that they're inebriated, for those of you who don't know what inebriated is, when you're talking to someone who's really just drunk and they're spitting on you,
oh God,
and you can't even understand what they're saying. They come up to you at an event and they're kind of hanging on you, and they've got a glass and the glass is about to spill on you.
Right.
What is the proper way to escape from that conversation in a polite manner?
Well, I mean, it sounds like they probably won't even notice if you escape. But just in case they do, it's probably best to say, you know, excuse yourself to go to the ladies' room.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I have to go to the restroom.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Or, you know.
So it wouldn't be good to say, you're spitting all over me, you're disgusting.
No.
I'm going to go now.
No.
That wouldn't be right.
Not unless it's a really good friend, and then you're going to put that friend in a taxi.
It's just always the high road, basically. I like that. That's classy.
I feel bad for people that, you know, that get like that. Especially, you know, the problem out here in the Hamptons is there's so many events, as you know, and you go to an event and there's cocktails and they're passing around drinks, but not always food.
Right.
So, you know, it's very easy to get tipsy when you haven't eaten, of course. So I suggest eating before you go out.
It's true. It's been a tight economy. There hasn't been as many hors d'oeuvres for the past 3 years.
Yeah, the hors d'oeuvres are in shortage.
The last time I literally just saw you for real was at the Box.
Yes.
And you looked incredible. It was we're going into spring.
Right, that's
and you
right.
had the Marilyn Monroe, that slinky white dress on.
That white dress and one of my big chunky necklaces.
Yeah, and well, because you were talking about how you were about to come out with your own jewelry line.
Yes, I'm still working on it, so it's a work in progress, but it's very exciting for me. Something I love. I adore jewelry, so.
Now, I know, though, another housewife has a jewelry line as well, and hers is, I think it's...
semi-precious. That's Ramona. Semi-precious Ramona.
That was good. Semi-precious Ramona.
Yeah.
I like that. You'll compliment each other. And, you know, like you're not competing.
Just like we do on the show.
That's right. Well, I don't know yet. I'd like
to. Oh, you'll see.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah, you'll see.
This is going to be good, right? It's
yeah,
going to be good.
That's going to be good.
And the show is premiering literally in 2 days, June 4th. And it's,
9
what's the
o'clock.
time? 9 o'clock. All right, so guys,
9 o'clock.
So you've got the book, the upcoming jewelry line, season 5.
Season 5, and a lot of great charity events, and you know, my teenage kids and Jacques are keeping me busy. So
I don't know how you do it all.
yeah, it's, you know, it's busy, but I like to be busy. I'm a busybody.
But a busybody with class.
Oh, thanks, Gina.
Always, always.
Thanks, Gina. That's so much fun to be here.
It was great to have you as my official first guest on our In the Mix In Studio show. And guys, make sure that you tune in to season 5 of Bravo's Real Housewives of New York, 9 p.m. We're going to see all the drama. And June 4th, that's upcoming in a few days. So I'm so excited to tune in. It's going to be really exciting. Thank you so much again. Tweet her at Countess LuAnn and go to her website at LuAnnDeLesseps.com.
That's right.
Fantastic.
I love the way you say it. You say it so beautifully.
Oh, thank you. You're about to go pick up your son right now, right?
Yes, from school.
So
it's
as
mom time.
Okay, so as you go do mom time, you guys don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. We've got a lot more fun stuff up and coming.
Coming up. Artist of the Week.
We got this great folk artist from Ireland, Jonathan Gribben.
Event of the Week. Now, aside from Rob Marshall, the big buzz here tonight on the red carpet was actually a film, Bully.
I have 3 kids. I never had bullies. I couldn't have conceived it.
The hottest theme song on TV. In the Mix with Chris Rock.
I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm here with the gorgeous Gina.
I'm Larry King, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kelly Ripa, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Matt Lauer, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kathy Lee.
And I'm Hoda.
And you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Bethany Frankel, and you're watching In the Mix.
The popular red carpet entertainment series, In the Mix, hosted by me, Gina Jordan, is expanding to a weekly 30-minute series.
I can't even stop her from drumming.
Catching you in the Mix episode, 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. every Saturday on VVH TV. Channel 14 on Fios, Channel 78 on Cablevision, and 1111 on Time Warner. Every Sunday, log on to InTheMixShow.com to watch In the Mix online. You are in the moment.
Let me ask you this. What do you think of In the Mix?
You are in the mix.
In the Mix.
Welcome back to this special edition of In the Mix at East Hampton Studios on WVVH TV. I'm Gina Jordan. Every week on In the Mix, we're going to feature a new artist or musician. In our very first episode, we got this great folk artist from Ireland, Jonathan Gribben. Check it out.
My name's John Gribben. I'm from Castle Dawson in County Derry, Northern Ireland, and I'm a singer-songwriter in a band called Building Pictures.
So you have an interesting story on how you migrated here to the States. Can you share that with us of how you ended up here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of people ask me about it, like to tell it again, but what happened was in the summer of 2009, I decided I wanted to try New York. Just all my favorite movies are set in New York, and I was like, I gotta come here and check it out. So,
what's your favorite movie?
Funny as it may sound, Home Alone 2 is in my top 5. So
are you serious? That's
not
funny.
Really, gonna get me a lot of cred.
Well, I've been training up my soul. Yeah, I've been training up my soul.
I got my first taste of music really came through my brother. I used to go on tour with his old band, and when I moved to New York, he moved to Australia, and we just parted ways because I wanted to try New York and he wanted to try Australia, and we both kind of landed on our feet in 2 different continents. And he's now the new lead singer of MIXX, so he's very honoured to be writing their new record. Things into my phone. A tune will come into my head and I start humming it, and then I grab my phone and people probably think I'm crazy. I'm like humming melodies into my phone and recording them, and I just save them up, and then when I want to write, I sit down and I take them out, and sometimes it's a matter of chopping them together and piecing them out, and then the lyrics always come from experiences, and I'm not always writing about something that happened to me. Sometimes it's written from a friend's point of view or someone close to me.
Take back all that I owe you.
know you've been in New York City for about a year. What has inspired you in the city that you put back into your music?
It's a great question. I think really for me, the people here are very inspiring. I've made so many great friends in a short space of time, and the people here really champion you, you know. So I go to a lot of shows, and the guys in my band have been so good to me. But it's like anything, you know, one friend brings 5 friends, and that friend brings 10 friends, and it's like anything. It's like your TV show. You're trying to build an audience. You're trying to showcase your work.
Begging for an audience, please, somebody.
Yeah, you know, you're working hard, and people see that.
Well, you have a passion, right? And you hope that whatever that is, that you can get people to sort of jump on board.
If you work hard enough with something, it shines through, and then people latch onto it. And it's the same with anything, you know.
Anything in your pockets that if I took today, in about 5 years, I could get a lot of money for it on eBay? And if so, can I have it?
I have nothing in my pockets. But you could probably take these shoes because they're just about to fall apart if you wanted them.
No, I don't want the shoes. I guess give me the cardigan.
Well, you could have the cardigan, I suppose, yeah. If you have to. Yeah.
Typical,
I don't know what you'll get for it.
We'll put this, we'll hang this on in our set in honor of you. Oh, this is H&M.
Yeah.
Very nice. Smells pretty good, which is surprising for a musician in New York City.
Now, another segment that we have on the show is In the Mix on the Go. We recently went to a star-studded event where the problem with the bullying was all the buzz on the red carpet.
Hey, I'm Gina Jordan, and you are in the mix. Martin Short, Joel Grey, Rob Marshall, and Jane Krakowski, just some of the names on the red carpet tonight. No, it reads like a brand new show on Broadway, but it's actually a big celebration honoring Rob Marshall at the 2012 Roundabout Theater Spring Gala. Exciting evening tonight.
Oh my gosh, I just walked in and saw Julie Andrews standing there, and I thought, well, that's something.
A few of your friends that walked by said it could turn into a roast. You never know.
With Marty Short up there, no question. I'm ready. I feel like, you know, it's going to be like a Dean Martin sort of Shecky Green Mom's Mabley.
Now, aside from Rob Marshall, the big buzz here tonight on the red carpet was an independent film called Bully. And several of the famous faces that walked the carpet tonight actually gave their advice when it comes to this growing epidemic. What advice do you give children about bullying?
That's such a complicated question because there's so much peer pressure these days, and it's very hard for kids.
Just don't do it. It doesn't make you feel better.
3 kids. I never had bullies. I couldn't have conceived it. You were?
I was. Yeah.
I couldn't have conceived it. I would have killed them.
Yes.
My kids. I think it's about parenting.
Keep thinking about the person that you want to be and be that person every day, even if you're too scared to be that person.
Tell somebody, you know, to just tell somebody, and somebody who can help them. So I'm glad it's become more talked about.
It seems to be a real problem in our society right now, so I hope that kids do get to see it and that we can make this stop, really.
I think it's all about self-worth and having a network of friends.
Tell a grown-up. That's my whole philosophy. Stick to your guns. Not really. Don't use guns.
Obviously, I wish it could be, something could be done about it. I think a lot of it rests with us parents, but it isn't just that.
Tell their moms and dads, and don't be afraid of anything.
If they can reach out to somebody who feels safe that they can talk to, at least they won't feel so alone.
I was bullied as a kid. I spent a whole summer inside of my house because there was a kid that went to the local pool who threatened to drown me every day, and I was scared to death. But the one thing that I remembered is if you can just find a way to get through with the help of your family, of your friends, and find a way to really sort of ignore the bullying, which is often hard to do, but you will come out of it, and you will find a better way for yourself.
Follow your heart and stick to your own sort of what you know is right for you, and treat everybody like you want to be treated.
Well, that's going to do it for the very first In the Mix episode at East Hampton Studios on WVVH TV. I want to give a very special thanks to the Countess LuAnn de Lesseps, GoPro, and South Shore Signs and Graphics. I'm Gina Jordan, and I look forward to seeing you in the mix. Would you do us the honors of our first autograph on set?
Oh my God, I would love to. That's great. It is actually my size. It's the same height. It's great. How funny. Well, you know what? I do approve of this photo. Of all the photos that I could have gotten on this carpet, I like this one. Okay.
You look forward.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Okay, nice job.
In the mix.